Good evening. Despite being damaged by wind yesterday, the outdoor rink will be ready to go for Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada. Crews have been working non-stop since the damage was caused yesterday, and officials were happy to announce that the rink will be ready to go for all scheduled Hockey Day activities.
We're good to go. We've been committed to this for 2.5 years. One little measly record-breaking windstorm wasn't going to stop us.
The first event to hit the ice will be the family skate tomorrow morning at 11:15. Well, it was the chance of a lifetime for some Border City minor hockey players as they learned some valuable hockey skills from a few former NHL legends today. Bart Padiasic was at the Special On Ice Clinic this morning and has the story.
10-year-old Landon Daschuk sped down the ice at the Civic Center as he did his best to impress his special coaches for a day, Wendell Clark, Darcy Tucker, and Mark Napier. His parents watched on as they sat in the crowd, and they say their son has been excited for the opportunity ever since he found out he was going.
Today, the whole day, that's all he could talk about was getting to the rink here, getting ready to play, and having a great day out there.
Landon was only one of the dozens of local hockey players that were randomly selected to take part in the clinic, and the chance to meet some hockey icons was a huge draw for all of the young players involved.
I remember being one of these young kids growing up, and to get this sort of interaction with former NHL players is great for them.
Former Leafs captain Wendell Clark ran the training sessions this morning and says every kid learned fast.
We're just teaching mainly just the fun with the game, handling the puck, sharing the puck, playing fast, and just having fun. Do some games. It's tough to, you're not going to teach them everything in 45 minutes, so mainly it's just teaching them the fun side of the game.
When they first came out, they're a little bit quiet and wide-eyed, but as we talked to them and got more comfortable with them, they got more comfortable with us, and then you could see at the end when we're taking the pictures how happy they are and signing their shirts and jerseys. What a great thrill.
As for the Daschuks, they say this is one experience they'll never forget.
I never learned to skate when I was a kid, so this has been a great opportunity for my kids to learn how to play and learn the love of the game.
It made me feel like this is one of the things that I really wanted to do.
Bart Padiasic, Newcap News.
With the Olympics less than a month away, a teacher at Lloyd Comprehensive High School is getting his students into the spirit early. Well, students got to take part in a hockey-themed challenge, with the winner taking home a Canadian Olympic hockey jersey. 10 people tried their skills against teacher Dwayne Jeffrey in a shootout, and he says he just wanted to do something fun and a little out of the ordinary.
And so they wanted Jersey Day on Tuesday, which is, a good day, but pretty stereotypical. And one of my colleagues, I mentioned, wow, it's a shootout. And one of my great colleagues says, well, let's shoot Jeffrey. So that was the slogan, shoot Jeffrey. So all week we've been advertising this shoot Jeffrey, and I've been here long enough, they all know who I am. And
the winner of the shootout, grade 12 student Tanner Acker, credits playing pickup hockey for his win. He says that he will wear the jersey proudly for the team.
Yeah, I am pretty excited to wear this, and I get to wear it in front of the school now, and wear it when the Olympics play. So it would be a very good honor to wear it.
And Tanner says that it was a great feeling to be pitted up against his teacher for the challenge.
It was pretty cool. Score against a teacher like that. It was very, very fun, but he'll probably regret that for the rest of his life.
well, your mark will regret this week.
But yeah, my mark will, yeah.
The 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi will start on February 7th. Well, whether it's skating on the ice, shooting hoops, or practicing on the high bar, getting kids active is a vital part of living a healthy life. Now, in this week's Healthy Living, Anna Stanislaw speaks to a gold medal Olympian on why it's important to get kids involved in sports.
For Lai Light, it's a joy seeing his son being a goaltender in this camp. He says he started playing at a young age.
It's good for him to get exercise, and it's a good way to meet more kids and meet new friends, and he's had a lot of fun doing it.
I learned when I should back up when they're coming on breakaways and a lot of other stuff.
Parent and Olympic gold medalist Cassie Campbell-Pascal says there are a lot of benefits from getting your kid into sports.
I played every sport imaginable and have so many great friends still to this day that I played minor sport with. And I think it just taught me a lot of life lessons, you know, how to be competitive and disciplined and how to work hard and all those values that I think you learn from sport.
Campbell Pascal's 3-year-old daughter has already started to skate and is taking dance classes. She adds it's made a big difference.
They're not going to end up being shy and, you know, sort of secluded, I guess. And you know, just being around people and playing sport and being around goal-oriented people and, you know, people who want to do positive things for the community, I think that's the best way to keep them out of trouble.
She says the first step parents can take is to get your child involved in as many activities as possible, whether it's dancing or sports. See what they like the most and to be supportive in whichever they choose, something this hockey parent believes in.
You have just the physical activity and stuff like that, and not to knock the schools, but phys ed is getting shrunk quite a bit, so if they can be in any kind of activity after school and stuff, very important.
Anna Stanislaw, UCAP News.
Some Saskatchewan producers could be feeling the financial crunch when input loan payments are due next month. Kyle Gallagher explains in this week's Ag Report.
It was a banner year as Saskatchewan farmers ended up with a record bumper crop. But all that extra grain is creating problems for producers who can't get it to market.
The rail companies had committed to moving 5,500 cars per week each. So that's 11,000 cars per week that would be moving off the prairies. And as of week 14, which is in early November, they were 12% behind.
A cold December slowed the process even further, leaving farmers high and dry. Norm Hall says some farm input loans are due at the end of January and February, and some farmers won't be able to make payments because of the limited grain movement.
If you don't make the payments by February 23rd, the interest rate goes from 5 to 18%. And also, if you do not make those payments or make that payment to pay it off, you go into default, which makes you ineligible for funding for next year.
Hall says the most important thing farmers can do is get a hold of their financial institution and explain the circumstances.
Farm Credit Canada, Scotiabank, TD Bank, Robobank, whoever it is. Contact them, let them know what your situation is so that don't wait for the letter to come out.
Kyle Gallagher, UCAP News.